everybody. Welcome to Moving Forward with. I am sorry about that. Welcome to Moving Forward with Audrey. This is your healing podcast. I am Audrey, an ever evolving being with oh wow, okay, with talents and better, with talents and gifts and clairvoyance. I do not know why it's doing that. Clairvoyance, art, books, other areas. Our topic for today is clearing out emotional clutter or the shadow, or creating a kind of balance with the shadow. I am in the midst of it. Not the most fun I've ever had. But I will give you clues and hints and stuff to do. Will this be the most fun you've ever had in your life? Unlikely. Will it pay off big time? Yes. We have to, if we choose to evolve as individuals, as a species, as galactic beings, as whatever we are. This is crucial. So we'll start with the breathing attunement. I did something really simple. I'm not going to do it now and lose the picture, but I laid all the way back, so you can lay all the way back, lie on your back, wear clothing that's incredibly comfortable, no shoes. You have to be easy at peace. You have to really be able to relax. And simply without thoughts, without what does this mean, simply inhale, hold, and very slowly exhale. And you're going to do this at least 5 times and be willing to let go. So we're creating the space. The universe is made of light. We are made of light. And to really touch it and emanate it and fully be a lighthouse, which I've been told on numerous occasions I am one. Well, to maintain that, I have to make peace with the shadow, the yuck, which doesn't mean bad. It's simply another aspect that has to be acknowledged, because that stuff often does not get acknowledged, and many times individuals can judge themselves or others for it, including me. That is the part we are making peace, or at the very least, neutrality with. So it's devoid of charge. This is super important. I apologize for that noise on my laptop. I will be taking this into the shop, one place here in Puerto, after I have my eyes attended to. See, no makeup, because I have to see what's up with my vision. So, right now, your vibration, your environment is made of light. Choose and know that you're breathing in light, because that's what we and the universe are made of. And so set your mentality, your thought, your attitude, your belief system that you're breathing in light. You're going to let it circulate throughout you, including your energy body and beyond, and then you're going to exhale that. That is your mindset. That is your perspective. That is your attitude to this. And remember, you are sovereign in your life. You are in charge of you. No one else. Refuse to give that sovereignty away. And yes, learn how to use it and be it on a high level. We've been on this earth hundreds of thousands of years, if not longer, depending on who you speak with, in one form or another. We are not, I don't believe us as newcomers. The fact that any number of us are still in the midst of learning lessons better than not learning them. And this is the time. This is it. Many different ages are confluxing. I made that word up. At this time, so our planet and us can move, whatever moving forward might be for you. It could be sideways, up, to the sides, around. Ow, I can't do that. This is still healing. So that was a no. And that's okay. That's okay. And allow that. So, get a comfortable place. You could sit up, but the lying down is good. On your back, with your head and neck and shoulders definitely supported. Something soft, yet resilient. And simply allow yourself to breathe and take in light, circulate it all through yourself, and then exhale. That's it. So inhale, circulate, exhale, inhale, circulate it all within yourself and your energy body. Exhale, light to the world. Inhale, light, cooperation. Circulate. Exhale, light, kindness, cooperation. Inhale, circulate. Exhale, inhale, circulate, exhale, relax. Taking a nice breath so you can exhale. This is oxytocin. Your affirmation. I am a being of light and I shine on the world. I am a being of light and I shine on and with and uplift the world. I am a being of light, clarity, and I shine on and allow this light to the world. So with every breath I take and release, I am supporting the enlightenment, the shifting, the kindness, the cooperation on earth and elsewhere. And to support you in this place of viewing, this is one of my frequency stones, one of the smaller ones. Not the smallest, those are little. I don't know if you could see it. They're very interesting. And yes, they are available. This one has a slew of crystals. See the crystals? This paint. So let us talk about what is this stuff? The internal dialogue, a person's quote unquote shadow, not when you're standing up and the sun makes a shadow and you see it on the sidewalk or the building or wherever you see it, not that. We can call the shadow the often denied aspect that often, not always, a person chooses or seeks to run away from. There's no running now. So if you are, make a list, make a list of, yeah, I'm wearing shorts, I'm in Costa Rica. Make a list. Take at most time, at most an hour. Right now, get out whatever you write on or don't write on, whether it's a laptop, a computer, a doodad, a thing I don't even maybe know what it is, paper, whatever. And literally write. Use your hands. Or if you're going to type with this, when we're writing, it makes a different connection to the brain and it helps us clear on deeper levels. I have friends that'll tell you which part of the brain and all this. I'm not going to do that. But it is important to do that. Do not use AI for this. Do not use your own abilities. It's a use it or lose it. And it would not be to your benefit to be an AI or a transhuman. No, you don't get it back once it's gone. And science, well, science has proven that if we don't use certain abilities, they start to disappear, either in your own generation, the next generation, or soon after. It can even get inherited, that whatever that quality was may no longer be part of who you and your genetic line is. That's not a good idea. For this kind of thing, we need to be as smart, as sensitive, as kind, as loving, as cooperative as we possibly can. That's where strength comes from. It's what Greg Braden calls our divinity, our intuition. He calls us, we're not hard technology, we're soft technology. And we are scalable. Metal, insofar as I know from what I've read, is not scalable. So however smart an AI can be, and they can be extremely smart, we have it in us, different people, different amounts, to go even beyond that. And if you haven't heard of what a polymath is, that's somebody who's brilliant in a lot of areas. An acknowledged polymath is Robert Edward Grant, probably Dr. Robert Edward Grant. I'm not even sure how many doctorates he may have. You can go to his website, his YouTube. He has all kinds of things out in the world now. Organizations we can all join. I will be getting to that also. If you're finding yourself getting inundated by some of the negativity of some of what our members of our species are doing, including when you are cleaning out and dealing with your shadow. We have to be real with that. For someone to pretend they don't get angry, or they may not be nasty, or they're always sweet and adorable, it's time to acknowledge, it's been time, the shadow. I love my family. There are times, quite frankly, I don't want to be near any of them. Not my grandkids. I'm talking the family I grow up with, not my grandkids. I could always be near them. My daughter went no contact with me. That was a year and a half ago. I'm the woman who wrote the Mother's Manual, a spiritual and practical guide to child rearing and motherhood. At a certain point, when the book was getting all designed and put together and it's self-published, now it's online, I actually wondered if I should do this because it wasn't perfect. So friends laughed. They said, no, it's not going to be perfect. I thought, oh, I have to be perfect. My moon in Virgo. Mm-mm. You have to clear up the schmutz and the mess you may have made as best you can. At the very least, acknowledge it. Apologize, and don't just say words. I apologize. Take action. Have the feelings. Make it real. Or it isn't worth anything. It's a waste. So yes, that book is out there. And then, because it's a big book, I made a slew of little books out of that big book. If I remember correctly, 22. They are still available online. And despite what that says, don't pay me by PayPal. I'm not sure how to get my money. Zelle it to me. Zelle at 917-494-0628, and then email me that you bought whichever book it was, because I truly forgot how to get my PayPal money. So, and I may not know how to get back to you to tell you, so I don't steal, but if I don't know how to cash it, I can. And it's easy. I just don't remember. So write a list of anybody that you're annoyed with or have anger towards or incomplete, all that. Literally, this is different than the sex list. That's a whole other list. This is this list. And then allow yourself, if stuff is coming up for you, pay attention to your internal dialogue. That's the quote-unquote voice in your head that goes, what do you mean? I don't know what voice you're talking about. That's the voice, that one. And if you hear it, and pay attention, refrain from going deaf, dumb, and blind about this, that you don't want to see it because you think it's ugly. It might be what you judge as ugly. It's just stuff. I have judged it as ugly in me. And yes, in others also. Absolutely. It's not I love you, sweetie. It's like blah, 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 blah. So acknowledge that. Do the protective prayer. You can print it out from my website, AudreyNow, AudreyNow.com. The guides gave me this years ago. The protective prayer is you telling the universe, Goddess, God, Source, Allah, Great Spirit, Yamanja, Yeshua, Jesus, whomever it is you have as the one you pray with, to, and around. Tell them anything I may say, no matter what it looks like or sounds like, whether it's in my mind, my heart, my mouth, whatever it is to be taken into the universe as light and love. Anyone I may mention in any way, shape, or form is to be protected in light and love, or anything higher that I may not know how to even refer to it. Also myself. I protect myself in light and love. Anything I may say, I may do, I may feel, I may express at this time, whatever it may look like and sound like, whatever amount of passion may be with it, that thing is still to be taken into the universe, the world, the multiverse, as light and love, or something higher. I do this for my highest good, the highest good of the universe, multiverse, multigalactic, with free choice, for all, free will and free choice for all concerned. Amen. Ashe. I use that because it means something to me. I've been to Africa. You don't have to have been to Africa. Aho. And then with it, do not call the person up. Do not. Either write it on a paper, yell whatever it is, say it you, blah, 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 blah. And then when you're done, and you've gotten that stuff out, take it and literally shift it. You're a magician here. You're a mage. Own that. You are magical. You are. I certainly am. We all are. And you're shifting that to light and love and sending it wherever it needs to go. And then to come back to you fully shifted as light and love, higher within you, lifting you higher and higher and higher. There are times we're just annoyed and angry. And rather than writing, I hate so-and-so, you don't want to be putting hatred into the world. And if you're not doing the protection, that is what person is doing. Even if the person they're naming is a despicable being. A sociopathic, acting thief, murderer, rapist, abuser, cheat, you still want to make sure where your energy and vibration is, no matter who's done what, no matter how triggered you may feel, and it's going to get worse, by the way, before it gets better on the whole, unless you are completely clear inside with all your schmutz, with all your I don't like this and I don't like that and I'm annoyed with this, all that stuff. You will be inadvertently or purposefully even throwing that into the universe. I counsel not to do that. That's the stuff we transmute here and now. I am in the midst of it. And some of my thoughts are awful. Definitely not proud of them. Am I going to tell you what they are? No, I don't need to do that. That is not your business, and it's not going to help anything. And it is not my essence, nor is it yours. It is the quote-unquote shadow, which is part of, I don't think that's separate. I think it's all of us. And if one doesn't acknowledge it, it doesn't get done. And some phrases to stop using is the kids will take care of it. No, you will take care of it. You are the adult. Don't leave it to someone else. Acknowledge whatever it is. Acknowledge what your quote-unquote cultural group, age group, family, racial group, nationality, sexual group, whatever may have done that was less than wonderful on this planet. Even if you said, I didn't do it, acknowledge it anyway. And then ask for its transmutation and declare it. I transmute this yuck, or what I have judged as yuck. It's just stuff, into energy, light, and helpfulness. I allow myself to evolve. I am the next level being. I am galactic. I am universal. I am cosmic. I own for myself. Not everyone else can have their piece. It's everywhere. No one owns it all. No one can. I own, declare my sovereign piece of the beauty, the light, the love, the abundance, the talent, the gift, the health, the vision, the possibility. And even if you get nervous or scared about something. I am going to a doctor on Monday to get my eyes checked because I've been having very blurry vision. I even tripped and fell, and I don't tend to do that occasionally, but by and large, no, I'm pretty sure-footed. I walk quickly, and I'm not comfortable going so slowly. Unless I wear high heels, which I stopped doing a while ago, and in Costa Rica, I do not. No. Acknowledge this. Acknowledge whatever the junk is. That's my all-purpose noun. You can spell it J-U-N-K. You can spell it J-U-N-Q-U-E. Spell it however you want. You're putting it out so you can see it. Are you angry at someone because they stopped talking to you? Are you angry because you feel hurt? Are you angry because you feel abandoned? Are you angry because somebody said, I don't want to deal with you anymore? What is actually showing up? What's your pattern? What is it that you are now going deeper into? If you want, you can write it down, or you can just energetically say, okay, and look and see where it came from. And even if you are unable to find its origination point, that's a whole exercise that one can do to go deeper and deeper and deeper. You can simply declare, I turn polarity at its origination point. I shift, and I allow that to be at peace. I allow myself to know what it is I need to know for me to progress as a being. And allow yourself to know. And send love to yourself. And send, if you choose, whatever you labeled as yuck, which is a judgment. I have judged myself also. Most of us have. Definitely don't ignore it. And let it be, say, learn what you need to learn. I don't like being thrown out. Me. I definitely don't like being yelled at. I can't stand being ordered about. Do this, do that, do that. I detest being insulted or talked down to. And yet I have to refrain. If someone does that, if I respond, I'm not clear because that's them. Read Don Miguel Ruiz's book. Get it on audio, The Four Agreements. Live it. Live it. It'll change your life. The Four Agreements. Don Miguel, M-I-G-U-E-L, Ruiz, R-U-I-Z. I took a course with him. It was so funny. I came in, he looked at me. He said, oh, you're a shaman. I said, I'm a psychic. He said, you're a shaman. I said, he was at a desk. I said, I'm a psychic. We did it one more time, and then we both burst out laughing. He said, it's the same thing from another perspective. So yes, I've been doing this I'm born this, and still learning. So allow yourself to go through this, and if you need any help or support, email me, audryenow@gmail.com, 1-917-494-0628. Get the support. Do this. Is it easy? You have to let yourself feel it. The running away from the feeling absolutely does not work. That being said, you are a being of light. So am I. So is whoever I was personally annoyed with, relative. So now thank you for participating with us. Allow yourself to grow. And yes, please like, love, subscribe, and share. Play, 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 share, 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 win, win, win. Bye.